Hello students, my name is Dev Pandya. As you all know that nowadays we are going through this COVID-19 crisis, so because of this everybody should stay home and be safe with your family. So standard 6, chapter number 6, English grammar, pronouns. As you all know that I'm going through the definitions of this chapter, so after that you have to complete all the exercises in your notebook. So a word used in place of a noun is known as a pronoun. So pronouns are used to avoid repetition of nouns. For example, Ankur is absent because he is ill. In this example, he stands for Ankur. The word Ankur is a noun. Therefore, the word he is a pronoun. If we do not use pronouns, we will have to mention the nouns again and again, and our sentences will look very awkward. So, kinds of pronouns. The following are the main kinds of pronouns. First one, personal pronouns. A pronoun that stands for a person or a thing is called a personal pronoun. So all pronouns stand for one of the following three persons. Now the first person speaking I, me, we, and us. Second person spoken to you and your. Third person spoken of he, she, it, and they. We know that nouns can be singular or plural in form. Nouns can be masculine, feminine, common, or neuter gender. Nouns can be in the nominative, accusative, or possessive case. Since we use pronouns in place of nouns, we have to study the number, gender, and case in pronouns as well. Now you have to study the table that's given here for the first person, second person, and third person in the singular form and the plural form. Moving to the next page. So here we have the exercises like this. In the main clause, we can use other models in place of will, or the main clause can be command, request, or advice like this. If we reach the station, we well in time, like we might get good seat in the train. That is possibility. If you have your identity card, you can come in. That is a permission. I mean, the next thing in the C, in the if clause, we can use the simple present, the present continuous, or the present perfect tense. Like for example, if she finishes early, she will go home. Like that is simple present tense. Second one, if she is standing in the rain, she will catch cold. Now that is present continuous tense. If he has arrived at the station, he will be here soon. Now that is present perfect tense. Now after that, the improbable conditional type 2. Now conditional sentences of type 2 expresses imaginary situations in the if clause and specular about their imaginary consequences in the main clause. Now here are the examples. I'm not going through the examples, you have to read it by your own. I'm going through the definitions as I've told you. Moving to the next page. Now the interrogative pronouns we have. So an interrogative pronoun is used to ask questions. For example, you have already known before that we have already learned this thing before. Who made fun of you? Like to whom did you talk? What is your weight? Which of these pens is yours? Now these are the interrogative sentences, question mark. You already learned this thing. So word like what and which can be used both as interrogative pronouns and interrogative adjectives. And after that we have reflexive pronouns. Pronouns like yourself, myself, herself, and when used as the receivers of an action are called reflexive pronouns. For example, we exerted ourselves. The thief hung himself. She has burnt herself. I enjoyed myself in the park. These are the examples of our reflexive pronouns. Answer the question whom. Now read of the following. You have to read this table like singular and plural, personal and reflexive pronouns. First person, second person for the third person. And after that we have emphatic or emphasizing pronouns. A pronouns used to lay emphasis is called an emphatic or emphasizing pronoun. For example, You yourself are responsible for your failure. They themselves decorated the stage. You have to read it, these notes also. Moving to the next page. In next page we have possessive pronouns. The pronoun that shows possession is called a possessive pronouns, like mine, ours, yours, hers, his, its, and theirs are possessive pronouns. For example, this is not my pen. Mine is new. That is possessive pronoun. And after that we have relative pronouns. A relative pronoun is one of that is used to join sentences or clauses or refers back to nouns going before them. For example, this is the man, all praise him. Now, after that, this is the man whom all praise. Two different sentences, that is called relative pronouns. We have to bifurcate like this. And after that, in the above sentences, the word whom, which, whose, who, and that have been used as relative pronouns. They relate a noun to the group of words that follow the noun. The noun to which a relative pronoun refers back is called its antecedent. The word man is the antecedent of the relative pronoun whom. Similarly, the words camera, friend, girl, and book are the antecedents of the relative pronouns which, whom, who, and that, respectively. After that, we have distributive pronouns. Now, in that, we have each, either, and neither are called distributive pronouns because they refer to persons or things one at a time. It is only for this person or a reason that each of these takes the verb in singular. Next page. In the next page we have indefinite pronouns. Indefinite pronouns refer to persons and things when number or quantity is not definite. For example, one should not boast of oneself. Nobody is safe in the danger zone. Now we are going through the fact file and the summary. A word used in place of a noun is known as a pronoun. Pronouns are used to avoid repetition of nouns. Pronouns used for first person, second person, and third person are known as personal pronouns. Pronouns used to point out the person or thing we talk about are called demonstrative pronouns. Pronouns used to ask questions are called interrogative pronouns. Pronouns used with self or selves to reflect the action of the person to himself are known as reflexive pronouns. A pronoun used to show emphasis is called emphatic pronoun. A pronoun that shows possession is called a possessive pronoun. A relative pronoun relates a noun to a group of words that follow. Each, either, and neither are called distributive pronouns because they refer to persons or things one at a time. Indefinite pronouns refer to persons and things when the number or quantity is not definite. Thank you.